walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey, TW. Hey, whoa.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey, TW. Hey, whoa.
Hello. Welcome back to another stream. We'll be playing more Reality on the Norm games today, or at least one. Probably more though, even though we only got through one last time. I feel like we'll get through at least two today. But we'll see. I don't remember how long these are. So yeah, for if you haven't watched before any of these streams, so there is a game engine / IDE tool for making games called Adventure Game Studio, or AGS, that was sort of built around nostalgia for the Sierra and LucasArts adventure games of the 80s and 90s. Starting in the early 2000s. I think the first game was released in like 2002. Basically, there was an idea to create a shared community setting that anyone could contribute to. Anyone could make games set in this location or this setting, use the same characters. So they would all be free, so that people could kind of learn the ropes of AGS, especially because there were a lot of people that were like, this is a great tool. It makes making things very easy, making games really easy. The problem is I can't do art. Like I can set up the characters in the engine, I can have rooms and do stuff, write dialogue, but I don't feel confident about making art. And so the idea was, one, to provide art for locations and characters people could use, and also for them to be as you kind of can see from this screen, like simple enough that people would feel confident in their ability to contribute to them by and adding new ones that would fit in and not stand out as bad. So a lot of the art is terrible, deliberately terrible, or terrible by people who can't do any better. Um, so that is the idea of these games, and like I said, the first one was released, I want to say in like, no, wait, was it 2001? 2002? I don't remember. I'd have to look it up again. Um, and we are skipping around now. We played the first like 5 games in order. There's a lot of these games. It's very popular for a number of years. We have skipped around now. Last time we did number 12, which is The Postman Only Dies Once, by Dave Gilbert, who would later go on to found Wajidai Games, which is a commercial game studio. Today we are going to start off with playing a game called The Lost Treasure of Ron, or Ron is Reality on the Norm. And this game was made by a guy named Francisco Gonzalez, who would go on to make the Ben Jordan series of indie adventure games, which the later ones, I believe, are commercial. And he has also made / worked on some Wajidai games that are commercial as well. So again, another person who like, this is what it was intended to be, right? Of getting their start with these with this setting and with these assets, and then people would kind of develop confidence and knowledge and be able to go on and make bigger things. So yeah, if you haven't seen the previous games, I don't. The main overarching plot, like all the games are kind of different, lots of different characters, lots of different plots. They're all fairly independent, but there are some overarching plots. And the main overarching plot so far that we've seen and that is going to continue to play into this game and future games is in the first game, which is Lunchtime of the Damned. Teenage sorcerer Davy Jones raised a zombie named Michael Gower by accident. In order to solve the brain-eating zombie problem, he ended up finding a way to restore the zombie's soul, but not restore its body. So he's still a rotting corpse, but he's like a talking, rational rocking corpse named Michael Gower. And he decided, I believe at the end of Lunchtime of the Damned, might have been at the end of the second game, I can't remember, that the only suitable thing for a talking corpse, the only thing that it could reasonably do is go into politics. And he is running for mayor. And this is a thing. So Michael Gower keeps coming up. In the past, in another game, he recruited the Grim Reaper as his campaign manager, which we saw more of that in the last game. After that happened, so Death is on a holiday, I guess, or has quit his job. Really, not even on a holiday. Zombies running for mayor. There's a bunch of other people in town, but so this game is called The Lost Treasure Ron. Let's start this up here. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Whoops. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I'm trying to get it. Okay. It's fine. Oh, it's very loud. That might be an issue. Need to actually turn it way down. All these games are super loud. That's a recurring issue. Okay. Now I have to get the problem of... Oh no, did it? Okay, I didn't. Well, I have the issue of it's like too loud for me and my headsets. Sometimes my headset volume control works and sometimes it doesn't. Oh shit, did we... Oh god darn it. Alright, I'm gonna restart it because these games are very old. And like when was this? Last mod of... Oh, wait. created in 2001. That doesn't seem correct. Maybe it was. I'm gonna look real quick, actually. Lost Treasure. Oh, it was. Wow, yeah, released in 2001. When was so the first game supposed to have been released in 2001. Okay, and this was released in November of 2001. All right, so yes, these games are old. That's and they're of that particular age where there's not really good emulation for them. You know, like if you run a DOS game, you can just run it through DOSBox. All right, you are Hooky McPegleg, last of the known pirates. You have heard of a treasure of unimaginable wealth to be found in the town of Reality on the Norm. You've just arrived on the coast. Which coast would that be? How am I supposed to know? I'm only paid to be the narrator. To be the narrator, not the tour guide. Touchy, aren't we? Sorry, it's been a long day. Anyway, you've landed on the outskirts of Reality on the Norm. You decided to venture into the town and see what you find. It's you, Hooky McPegleg. That's your ship, the one you sailed here on. Now why is it all the way out there? I told you should have dropped anchor. Oh, the ocean is not really blue. It's just an optical illusion caused by the reflection of the sky. Alright. He walks a little bit slowly. I might have to turn it down more for me, because it's kind of still loud. Alright, and I think I can turn it up a little bit back on stream, because I'm turning it down for me, turns it down for the stream as well. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so we've arrived in reality. We're at the town, outside, at the outskirts of town, on the town, by the town jail, where, this is Death. I don't know why Death is here. A rather pale fellow wearing black stands in front of the door of the jail. Excuse me. Yes. Ahoy, matey. God. This game's gonna be all... A pirate? Oh, how quaint. Ahem. Shiver me timbers, yo-ho-ho, and all that. Are you making fun of me? Of course not. It's just that it's been so long since I've seen one of you around. What brings you here, if I may ask? I'm looking for the lost treasure of Ron. Is that so? Yes, have you heard of it? No. But then again, I haven't been in this town all that long. I'm sure if you ask the locals, they'll have more information than I. Why be ye standing in front of this door? To prevent anyone from going in? Why do that? Because the jail is being disinfected. You see, we can't allow our criminals to have an unsanitary jail cell. It wouldn't represent the morals we stand for, and it would probably cause a drop in the polls. Who are ye, anyway? I am the Grim Reaper. At least I was. Currently, I'm Michael Gower's campaign manager. Michael who? Our mayoral candidate. Here, why don't you take this free button? Thanks. But hold on a minute. If you're not the Grim Reaper anymore, who collects the dead people? Well, no one, I suppose. Won't that cause some kind of rift in the balance of the universe? Probably, but I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Just be glad you can't die in this game. I must be going. Enjoy your stay. And be sure to listen to Mr. Gower's speech today! I wouldn't go in there if I were you, unless you enjoy the smell of rotting corpses. I mean, maybe. Don't worry, there isn't anything important in there anyway. It's a large red building. See nothing important about it. Oh, is this the... This looks like the building on the... Oh, see, that's the difference. So it's fun to watch, at least I find it fun to watch, how the town square changes. So before, in the past couple of games we've had, this way goes up to... You go up here, and then it goes to the front of the hospital, and then if you walk past the hospital, you end up at the street where the town jail is. Now, however, we have the town jail is literally right off of the town square, right behind this building. From the angle, the red building looks much more interesting. It's the offices of Max Griff, PI. Yep, the whole building! That's not really... I think the idea is that it's... Ah, finally, a customer! Customer? For what? Max Griff, private investigator at your service. I'm Hooky McPegleg, fearsome pirate. Pleasure to meet you, McPegleg. So yeah, the last game we played, Postman only dies once, starred Max Griff as the player character, and now he's just a guy. You know, now he's another side character, which we've seen with a lot of the other player characters as well. But yeah, I think the intention is that this building, is obviously like this is one office in an office building, but this is the only notable office in it right now. So for some reason, Max has raised $1 reality dollar. Some kind of award for rescuing a cat or something. This is fun to see these descriptions from another character's perspective. That's a lot of books. Too bad you can't read, eh, Hooky? For a second, you wonder why you didn't see those building outside. Then you realize it's just a poster. Private investigator and snappy dresser, huh? Hello, Griff. Hello, McPegleg. What's with all the books? I'm very big on reading, especially on slow days like today. Have you got Treasure Island? No, I only have mysteries. They help keep me sharp, you know. That's a nice fedora you got there. That be a nice fedora. Excuse me. Thanks, that's not such a bad hat you got yourself. Where did you get it? Oh, I got it back before I came to reality, back in the city. You mean you're not a local? Nah, I've only been here a couple of weeks. I've thought about leaving this town, though. Too many regulations for me. Oh, like what? Well, the parking is terrible. I'll leave my car behind Reality General and hope nobody notices. I see. Can ye help me investigate the lost treasure of Ron? The lost treasure of Ron? Aye, that be the very thing I'm looking for. Sounds like an intriguing case, but unfortunately I can't help you. Why not? I'm waiting for the mailman to deliver the check for my last case. But wasn't your last case the murder investigation of the mailman? How do you know that? Good point. Guess I'll be waiting here quite a while then. Be seeing ya. Take it easy, pal. You can't take that while Max is watching. Alright. Oops. Wasn't expecting... There we go. Oh, there's a car. Oh yeah, this was Mika's car. Originally. That Datsun's been parked there for at least 5 weeks. It's got a bunch of tickets placed on the windshield. It has a boot placed on the front wheel. Where are you going, Hooky? Grab one of the tickets from under the windshield. The windshield. Move your car or we will impound it. Reality PD. Local pizza joint. Yeah, this is back to being a pizza joint. I think it's been a... Whoop, I lost my cursor. Oh, come on. Come on. Aha! A tavern! You'd recognize that smell anywhere. Oh, Landra's in here. She's not old enough to drink. The bartender looks like he spent a bit too much time in the sun. The bar is huge. That bartender must be taller than he looks. The young woman looks sad and distant. Ahoy! Howdy there, stranger. What'll it be? Give me a drink, barkeep. Sure thing, friend. Name your poison. I'll have some of your finest grog. Excuse me? You heard me? Grog! I'm afraid I don't know what you're asking me for, sir. Grog! Now, there's no need to yell. Well, if you haven't any grog, what do you have that's piratey? We've got some rum? Then I'll take that. Excellent choice, sir. How will you be paying for that? Put it on me tab. But you don't have a tab. Well, how much is it? It's $1 reality dollar for a shot. But I have no money. Well, you better get some if you want that drink. Who be the wench in the corner? That's Landra. A fine-looking lassie she be, but why is she all alone? Well, she's sort of been wandering around in a daze ever since her boyfriend Davy Jones died. Oh, we skipped this part. How did he die? Was he eaten by sharks or something? You know, I'm not too sure. All I know is that it had something to do with Dadaism and Germans. Interesting. Technically, she's not supposed to be here, what with her being underage and all. But she hasn't ordered any drinks, and I'd feel bad throwing her out. You be a kind man, barkeep. I'm looking for the lost treasure on. Well, that's interesting that... Oh yeah, what's that? It's a lost treasure of unimaginable wealth that's supposed to be here somewhere. Is that so? Well, good luck to you. Excuse me, I have a treasure to find. Because this game is the following game to The Postman Only Dies Once. And Davy is alive in The Postman Only Dies Once. Let me go back and look at these again. Oh, yes, so it's the game right before The Postman Only Dies Once, technically, where Davy dies. So, I wasn't expecting to talk about this. Oh, you can see that. That's weird. Why does that... It's set as a window capture. That's weird. So... We can talk about this for a little bit. Because this is a thing I was going to talk about at some point when we got to it. I just didn't realize it already happened in the timeline. Basically, you know, they set up... So people, like, there's this idea, right, for this whole project. This open setting. Anyone could contribute to it. Anyone could use the character. You can make characters. You can make locations. And anyone could use them. So there was... And, like... It's important to remember the context of how it started specifically was that people were having discussions about this for a long time and trying to decide how it would work. And then Yahtzee, Ben Crawshaw, of, you know, later Zero Punctuation fame and all that, basically just went out and made Lunchtime of the Damned, which is the first game, and then released it and said, this is reality on the norm, this is what it is, and released all the assets and everything. So there wasn't, it was like, you know, people were trying to make decisions about how this was going to work, and then that got kind of preempted. And people just kind of went with it and said, yeah, it's fine. We don't need to lay down rules, like the whole idea is to be open. So then there was this discussion that came up about killing characters, because there were specifically people that wanted Davy Jones to die. Because, I don't know, I don't remember exactly all the context for it. I was not that involved in the community at this point. I was on the periphery. So I don't know all of the context for why this idea came up. But basically there was an idea to to kill Davy Jones. And a lot of people, it was very contentious, and there was, do people should people be able to just kill off a character that someone else made? Because I think this is also post Yahtzee's exit from the AGS community, his blow up that I kind of talked about in the first stream of these games. Suffice to say, he left the community. Which might have been why they wanted to kill off Davy Jones. I don't remember. And again, what happened was there wasn't a decision that was made. Somebody just made a game where he dies. And I specifically didn't play that game on stream. I was specifically skipping that game because it's bad and ugly. Like, ugly not as in the art, but like, it's gross. Davy does not die in a comfortable way. And so it was released, and people were kind of like, well, because we don't have any rules about this, do we now have to accept this? And people, again, just kind of went with it, but it was an ongoing thing. And we'll get to, I'm not going to play this game either, but eventually there was another game made, that somebody made, called Davy Jones is Back, where you play Davy Jones' ghost, who does some magic shit. The whole point of the game is to do some magic shit to revive Davy Jones. And he comes back. And at the end of this, there was basically the decision was made about Davy Jones specifically, was basically Davy Jones died in some kind of vague, ambiguous way where no one's really sure about how he died. He just did. He was dead for a while, and then he came back to life again in some vague, ambiguous way. And you can set games. People are like, it's okay. You can set games while he's dead. You can set games, before he died. You can set games after he comes back. Any of those times, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. And then they laid down a specific rule of basically, I believe the rule they ended up settling on was you can't kill characters unless it's in the same game that they're introduced. So even if you introduce a character and then want to make a sequel to a game or like another game later with that character and kill them off, I think they said you can't do that. I don't remember though. At the very least, they said you can't kill a character that you didn't make. You can't kill someone else's character, and that's like the one rule basically about that they ended up with in this setting with this project. Anyway, so that's a whole thing that happened and was the perils of open collaboration. Anyway, let's talk to Alandra. I don't know if she's gonna talk. Ahoy there, Missy! What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? It's no use, stranger. She hasn't spoken to anyone in days. Nice to see you haven't lost your touch with women. Great. Again, she is like a high schooler. This door leads to the campaign office of Michael Gower. The back room of the bar, yeah. There is a thing I have slotted to play, or quote-unquote play, because it's really just like a little cutscene in the engine that somebody made, about Davy Jones's death. It's later, because it's just where it was in the timeline where it was made. And it's a thing that comments on the whole situation. It's locked. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just wasn't. I didn't realize that was gonna come up already. This is only game like 12 or something. Ahoy there! Ahoy yourself! Who are ye? I am known across the seas as Captain Greybeard. Woe be to ye who crosses me path. I'm the fiercest pirate ever known. I'm looking for the lost treasure of Ron. Oh, ye are ye? Well, it just so happens that I have a map to said treasure. Is that so? Let me have the map. Ah, sod off, you little bucker. I see no reason why I should share me map with the likes of ye. Give me the map or I'll run you through. I'm sorry to everyone. What are you gonna do? Stab me with that puny little hook? You're a persistent fellow, though, this be true. I'll tell you what, I'll give ye the map if ye prove yourself to be a true pirate. How do I go about doing that? Get me a magazine from the general store. What? Is that all? I'm sure you'll find it to be much harder than it sounds. The only song left is Who Let the Dogs Out. Great. That's some time piecing, or time play, whatever. Why is Davy Jones's house for sale? He has parents. Nothing on the shelves. A magazine rack contains magazines on every subject from astronomy to zoology, and a lot of porn in between. Perhaps you should talk to the clerk if you're interested in buying a magazine. Fine. Welcome to the Yahtzee Brand General Store. How may I help you? Why are the shelves empty? Well, the stuff on the shelves was sold a while ago. And the delivery truck hasn't come yet. But I was hoping to have to distract you so I could steal things. Sorry, friend. Not in this game. It's a recurring puzzle. I'm looking for the lost treasure of Ron. The what? The lost treasure of Ron! Sorry, never heard of it. I want a magazine. Unfortunately, those are all just display models, so I can't let you have any. Don't you have any magazines at all? Well, there is one, but it's not for sale. What? Why? Because it's the first and only issue of Bum Quarterly. It's worth a mint. I'm gonna sell it on eBay tonight so I can make enough money to get out of this place. Give me the magazine or I'll feed you to the sharks. There's no way I'll part with this magazine. Sorry. Arr, surrender your money! Yeah, like I haven't heard that one before. How dare you talk back to Hooky McPegleg? Easily. Aren't you frightened by me? Listen, I've been shot, tortured, heavily interrogated, and I even drank nuclear waste. A guy dressed as a pirate isn't gonna scare me. Arr, have a nice day, me bucko. Hey, that's my line. Alright. So, we have to get a... I don't know what we need for him. This building will someday be used. Oh, really? Can we not go? Oh, I guess we can't go over there. That's interesting. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, Max. Say, Max, I found this taped to your front door when I came in. What is it? Let me see. Aw, crap. I knew they'd find out eventually. Excuse me, I had to go move my car. I'm sorry, Max. You grab the frame, smash it, and swipe the dollar. Shame on you. If only you knew the story behind that dollar. Ah, shut up. My pirate. It's my job to steal. Oh yeah, never mind. Well, what have we here? There's a bottle of vodka in the filing cabinet. I guess Max does more than just read between cases. Search more, but there are only boring case files in the drawers. Pirates don't read. Alright, so we now have a bottle of vodka, $1, which we can use to get some rum. So we can get some rum and vodka. Ahoy! Oh. I have to give him the $1. Here you are, one reality dollar. Thank you very much, sir. Here is your shot of rum. Enjoy. It's like, why don't I give Alandra a drink? I feel like that'd be bad. You pour the vodka into the shot glass with the rum. You mix the rum with some... I poured the entire bottle of vodka? Hi, Cyan. Are you thirsty again? Like that time you drank nuclear waste? What madness are you playing? Oh, he's not thirsty. So this particular game is called The Lost Treasure of Ron. It is an entry in the Reality on the Norm series of free indie adventure games made by the adventure game studio community. It's a lot. There's not really a lot of places to go, so I don't know who to... He wants a magazine. Can I talk to him again? No. I can't give him the drink. Can't give him that. Okay, I don't know what he wants. He has the magazine. Here's death. Oh. I don't want your button. No. And I don't think we can go back this way. Oh, wait. I can come back here. Can I go this way? No. Okay, I didn't realize I could actually come back here. Perhaps something for his shelves. There's not a lot of places to go in this particular game. I couldn't go anywhere this way. Yeah. Which is weird. I don't know what the point of this would be. Can't go back here. Pirates don't eat pizza. That's... yes. I feel like I must be missing a location. Or something. Oh, maybe we go back? No, he's still gone. I mean, it's weird because Max talked about the hospital, and then like, the hospital is not where it usually is, which is right here. They moved the jail here instead in this game. Can you look in the car? I looked in the car before. That was where I got the parking ticket that I used to get. Yeah, I got Max out of his office so I could steal his dollar to get my shot of rum, which I mixed with the vodka that I also stole from Max, and now I have a shot of rum and vodka, which is intense. I have to go look up see what I'm supposed to do, because I don't even know where to like look at right now. Let's see. It's weird that this shows up under window capture. That's very strange. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Indeed, these games. This is why I look these things up sometimes, because I would just like not figured ever do this. Okay, come on, I gotta get my cursor back. I know I can do it. Nope. Oh, come on. Give me my cursor. I don't want to lose it. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that helps. Looking through the window, specifically, you see what appears to be a room full of leather clothes and instruments of torture. Boy, the people who live here must be freaks. Through the window, you see what appears to be a young man's bedroom. To your surprise, you find the window to be unlocked. Being the pirates you are, you climb through the window and into the house. I don't think this is where Davy's room is, but especially considering what the window looks out on. It's a large desk drawer. You look inside the desk drawer and find a folded piece of paper. Looking closer, you find it's a magic spell. Good old Davy Jones. Even though he may be gone, he's still leaving behind useful spells. You know a lot about this town for someone who literally just arrived in it. Psst, Hooky, you're not supposed to know who Davy Jones is. Oops. I mean, wow. How lucky that I found a spell in the stranger's home. Nice cover-up. Not. There we go. Looks like there's an indentation on it. Maybe someone has been leaving a rotting corpse on the bed, pretending it's alive, and dressing up in the deceased person's clothes, committing heinous acts of murder. Maybe it's just unmade. The bed is, or was, owned by a 16-year-old boy. Do you really want to search through it? Not really. It's a poster featuring some angry man with a guitar. You'd love to have it, but you don't know anywhere to put it. That's not true. I have endless pockets. That's not the front door. Alright, what is my magic spell? Dumbfounding spell. Mix rum and vodka together in a shot glass. Next, add the image of an important political figure. Serve to the victim and enjoy their submissiveness. Well, that's convenient. anything under the rug? Oh, I don't think so. I think I've got what I need, assuming that I just give this... there we go. Say, you look mighty thirsty to me. Would you like a drink? No, I don't take drinks from people anymore. Too many bad memories. Fair enough. You'll drink this or I'll shove it down your throat. Okay, I'll drink it. I thought he wasn't intimidated. Ooh, I feel all warm and tingly. Can I help you? Yes, I'd like the first and only issue of Bum Quarterly. Of course, here you are, sir. Thanks, BTE. Have a nice day. Alright, we have our magazine. Now we go get our map, which will surely be an accurate and real map. No. Come on, pathfinding. Here you are, Greybeard, the first and only issue of Bum Quarterly. Ah, it's a fine magazine indeed. I suppose this means ye are a true pirate. Here, take the map, and I'll throw in a complimentary shovel as a bonus. Thanks, matey. Map. According to the map, the treasure is located at the beach where you first landed. How convenient. Come on. There we go. Well, the map says this is the spot. Better get a dig in. You dig for about an hour. Manage to make nothing but a huge hole. Being the persistent guy you are, you dig yourself into the ground. You continue digging as though you were possessed by some entity. Going forward into the darkness, you finally hit something that feels like wood. You begin to hit it with your shovel in hopes of cracking whatever it is open. And so, good citizens of reality, that is why you should check off Michael Gower on your ballots come election day. With your help, I can assure you all a brighter tomorrow, but only if you help to put Gower in power. What was that? What's going on? Where's the treasure? Who are you? I'm Hooky McPegleg. I thought I had found the lost treasure of Ron. Sorry, old chap. What you found was my speech. Arr, this is ridiculous. The whole pirating thing has been too frustrating to me. I need to find a new line of work. Is that so? We have an opening at the post office? You do? Yes, we are in desperate need of a new postman. Because he was murdered in the last game. Wow, I've always wanted to be a postman. It was my favorite game as a child. What? Right. Well then, Mr. McPegleg, welcome aboard the Reality Civil Servant Squad. You, I don't know that you actually have that power, Gower. You're not elected yet. Alright. We did it. We finished the game. Hooky McPegleg becomes, the new postman. Alright, we will be returning to that in a little bit. There's a sequel to this game called Hooky McPegleg, Pirate Postman, where Hooky McPegleg learns the real treasure was literacy. Was the person who came up with this game insane? No. Let me do this real quick. So I talked about it before at the start of the stream and then the previous streams of this, but yeah, so the idea is the setting is you missed the beginning of today's reality. You did. We finished a game, PM. It was a short game. With Hooky McPegleg, a pirate. So basically everything in there except for Hooky McPegleg is from previous games. That's basically, and these games are all made by different people. Um, Literacy? I thought he would have learned the real treasure is friendship. No, no. Um, so the next game we're gonna play, is there not a, like, oh, there is not a thing. Okay. Well, okay, that's fine. The next game we're gonna play is called I Spy 2, which is a sequel to I Spy, which is the previous game that we played, the game that starred Mika Hugh, who is the college age uh, photojournalist who came to reality to get. In the first game, she came to reality to get photos of Bill Cosby zombie, the brain-eating zombie Bill Cosby. Um, she worked with Max Griff in The Postman Only Dies Once as his sidekick, and yeah, so now we're gonna play I Spy 2, which is the sequel. Oh, I was looking it up to tell you who made it because it's not the same person who made the first I Spy, and then I forgot because I was talking about it. Let's see, I Spy 2, made by Barry and Williams is what it's credited to. I'm trying to remember who that is. I don't know who that is. I was thinking one of these games is made by a guy that I remember, but okay, so let's see, will this work? Okay, I think this will work. Let's go back to this, and let's start this up. Oh, okay. Oh, Adventure Game Aficionado, yeah. AGA. I remember that guy, so that is who that is. Well, now the music's very quiet for this game, looks like. But I'm not really gonna mess with it. Oh, yes, start a new game, please. Oh, this has the different interface. A little fancier. I mean, just the, a little more color. You are Mika Hugh. You took a job as a photographer for the Realizer, the local newspaper, after the events of I Spy. Another quality reality on the norm product by Corn Job. You should go to the offices of the Realizer to get your latest assignments. And this is back to the old town square, where this is not a pizza place. There's also no car here. Davy Jones's house is not colored. This is the former home of the late Davy Jones, the aspiring teenage musician. Davy passed away recently. Best not disturb his grieving parents when knocking on their door. Building contains your flat. Damn, you hate that word. Apartment sounds much better. Oh yeah, so there's a loose canon that reality is somewhere in the UK, because basically most of the like Yahtzee and some of the other original people who made these games were from the UK. But then obviously some of the people who made them were American, and so Mika is established as an American. Just flats and houses, nothing to do here. Okay. Yahtzee brand. It's reality non-norms. Local Yahtzee brand store, one of a worldwide chain of stores owned by the evil Yahtzee. Whoops. Didn't mean to click out. Okay. Alright. I think if we leave town square, yeah, we can go to we get a little map. Can we actually go to the... No, we can't go to the sign. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go to the Realizer. The Realizer. File cabinet contains past issues of the Realizer and little snippets of information. That's Mika's desk? Where's his desk? Oops. It's Mr. Boyle, your annoying, chauvinistic boss. Kinda cute, though. Mika just hits on everyone. Hey, babe. You're here at last. Sorry, boss. By the way, my name's Mika, not Babe. Sorry, sexy. Yeah, this guy's the worst. What are my assignments for today? I have 3 assignments for you today. Mick? Oh, like Meek. Okay. Like Mika. What's the first assignment? Right. You may have heard that Davy Jones died recently. He was a popular kid, so I want you to find out where he's buried. And take some pictures of the grave. Those pictures will sell a lot of newspapers. Great. The second is for you to go to the town hall and try to get some pictures of the new mayor, that zombie, Mr. Gower. So he won! And the third, I want you to speak with that weird old bum who hangs out near Sid's bar and find out a little about his history. Maybe get some interesting photos. I'm going now, boss. Wait, I haven't given you your assignments yet. Yes, you did. I'll be off then. I'll come back when I have the photos? Some wonky dialogue work here. I'll miss you, but I won't be sad to watch you leave. Oh, the boss winks at you, the pig. Find a file on the Weird Alley bum. Find your camera. Well, that's important. Alright. Files marked the alley bum. Well, can I read it? Key to my flat. You sold your car soon after you moved to reality. Not what the last game said. Your camera, the tool of your trade. Alright. Oh, we can go to City Hall now. Sure. Are you blind? Okay, for those of you who are visually challenged, it reads Reality on the Norm City Hall. Those out-of-date pamphlets read, Vote Michael Gower for mayor. A strange mayor for a strange town. The wood effect plastic counter is where the annoying bureaucrat is stationed. The little bell is guaranteed to be rung by everyone who comes through it, even though the guide desk never leaves. You feel the urge to press it. The memo reads, all visitors must prove their identity. Ask for ID. A pair of scissors and some glue on the desk. He looks annoyingly bureaucratic. What's the 32? Well, we don't know what it is. Yes, miss. What can I do for you? I'd like to get in to see the mayor, please. I'm afraid you'll need a reason to see the mayor. Well, I'm a reporter. I do have a reason. I work for the Realizer, and I've come to photograph the mayor. Yeah, that's a good reason. He wants publicity. Well, I need to see your press pass. Press pass? Never received a press pass. You can't see the mayor unless you show me a press pass. Good day. Take these scissors and glue. I want the memo. How do you like your job? I love it. The work's hard. The hours are long. The pay's low, but I do get to boss people around and set pointless quests for people to get in to see the mayor. Ring the bell. Ding. 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 Oh, he doesn't respond to the ding. Can I get that? You have one at home. Besides, he's already been elected mayor. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. Well, I gotta find out where he's buried. How am I gonna find out where he's buried if I don't? I could ask his parents. That seems the most straightforward way. Oh, I can't go into Yahtzee brand in this game? That's rare. You have no business in these houses. Heard that they're turning this place into a dominatrix pizza shop. It'll be opening before long. Oh, so this is before, I guess this is set before the game we just played, where it is a pizza shop. Sid's Bar. Sometimes come here after work. George isn't here. Who is this? Hey, the bartender looks almost exactly like the guy from Yahtzee brand store. Hi, I'm Dave, the bartender. Can I get you a drink? Hey, you look like the guy from the Yahtzee brand store. Yeah, I'm Dave Nihilist, and he's my almost exactly, it's slightly different looking twin, Phil. Phil Nihilist. It's too early to be drinking. Bye. You don't want anything? Alright, bye. One for beer, one for lager, and one for cider. Door leads back to Sid's storeroom. No. Well, it used to be Michael Garber's campaign office, but now he won. So now he has an office at City Hall. Well, here's the bum. Oh no. Okay. Box used to deliver drinks to Sid's bar. The bum also uses it to store his fake IDs. Bum has fake IDs now. Juicebox, for some reason, only plays songs by Dolly Parton. No wonder it's never used. No, not Dolly Parton. Guy's old and scruffy. He's also slightly insane. Hello, miss. Hello, Mr. Bum. That's Officer Bynes, miss. Didn't you mention something about being a policeman? I'm Cindy Bynes, a police officer of Lytton County Police Department. Hey, weren't you in that computer game? Something Quest. Had something to do with the police. I guess it's a police Quest character? I don't know what you mean. I'm a completely original character. My parents just made my name up, like my brothers Larry, Graham, and Roger, and my sister Rosella. You just see Larry, Graham, and Rosella from King's Quest. Roger Wilco from Space Quest. Hey, I heard that you have a little sideline in fake IDs. What is the music doing right now? Well, I woke up the other day in this alley next to this box full of fake IDs. I don't know what to do with them. Do you have any reading official pledge pass? Yes, I do. All you have to do is add a photograph. Well, can I have it? I know I shouldn't while I'm on duty, but the strains of police work in a metropolis like this are too much. Bring me a bottle of beer, and I'll give you the press pass. Alright. Alright, so I get you a drink, you give me a pass. Yes, that's what you just said. Yes, bring me a bottle of beer. Gotta have it say it 3 times. Why can't I take a picture of him? Like, I specifically need a picture of him, right? He's one of the stories. Can I have a bottle of beer? $1.50, please. You got change for a 20? Nope, sorry. Damn, I really need this beer. Really? So we have money. I think you hear the barman mutter something like alcoholic under his breath. No, I need to give it to... Hey, why am I explaining myself to you? Is there nothing I could do to get that beer for free? You have money! Well, I'm bored shitless. Give me something to read and I'll let you have it for free. Alright, I'll come back when I found something for you to read. This is not as good as I Spy 1, I think. You can have our file on the bum. Which we, like, can't. Whoops. So if we go up, can we go? Oh, we cannot go up there. Okay. Can I think I can go in here, right? Oh, okay, I can. So this is an apartment building. This is the first time we see this. Some Hawaiian artist guy named Anthony lives here. Don't bother him. He's probably painting. I don't know if that's a reference to something. The door to your flat. The man who lives here is a software designer named Phil. He's creepy. Don't bother him. He's probably painting. Alright, here's our flat. She just walked over those boxes and into the wall. These paintings are surrealist. Your favorite kind of art. Box serves as a table for eating your pizzas off of. Beanbag is the only seating in your flat apart from the boxes. The bed's a mess, the floor is uncovered in clothes, and the bed's unmade. Oh. Bathroom. Wait, what is this then? Oh, that's the kitchen. It's the kitchen. You're rarely ever used to it. That's why the floor's covered in pizza boxes. That's a counter. I thought it looked like a side of a tub or something. Oh, great. I washed my hands. So, I don't know. I guess there's nothing in the apartment. Oops. What the heck just happened? Alright. We need something to read. And we can't go into Yahtzee brand for once. Oh, we can go into Yahtzee brand now. She just wouldn't go into it before. Magazines range from gardening to hardcore porn. Quite a lot of them feature your photographs on the front page. Really? Mention that Davy Jones is buried in the local cemetery. Oh, so it's a news magazine. Seems like that's tabloid magazine. It's called Shiralia on the Norm. Seems like that's kind of edging in on the Realizers territory. Hello, feel free to look around this Yahtzee brand store. Hey, you look like the guy from Sid's Bar. Sigh, I'm Phil Nihilist. He's my twin brother Dave. We're not identical twins, but we look very similar. How do you like working for Yahtzee? It's okay. He may be a ruthless, egotistical tyrant, but the pay's good, and nobody ever comes into a small store in a small town. Heard anything about anything interesting lately? Well, Mr. Yahtzee's getting one step closer to world domination. Yeah, nah, any local news? I wouldn't know. I'm in before light and I get out after dark. I don't really know what happens around here much. All the Yahtzee stuff is weird. Right. Can I pay? Do I need to pay for this? I don't have any money. She said she had a 20. Please put that back, then get out. We don't like thieves in this town. Oh. Alright, so once again we need I don't even know. Some way to distract the Yahtzee brand clerk to steal. Making a fake ID, huh? Well, first you need some cat hair. Oh, God. You've entered Reality on the Norm Cemetery. The cemetery stretches off to the west. South leads back to Reality on the Norm. Okay. So we go south to leave. This is not... Michael Gower, rest in peace. Yeah, right. Like the mayor of Reality gets much peace. Yeah, I was like, this isn't Davy's grave. Ah, that's right. I remember this art. Here lies Anthony Hahn. Oh, that's the, I believe, creator of I Spy 1. Hadn't seen the overworld, that overworld map before. It is new for this game. No photography on cemetery grounds. Well, fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyway. Dave Gilbert. He's creator of The Repossessor and The Postman Only Dies Once. You know, founder of Watch Die Games later, much later. Davy Jones' tombstone. A lot of people disliked him, but you thought he was quite a nice boy. Nobody deserves the end he met. Yes, chronicled in that game that we skipped for very good reason. Only 6 feet of soil and a thin layer of wood separates you and Davy's rotting corpse. Well, that's disturbing when you put it that way. Read the sign. I don't care about the sign! Even if you took it, you'd still be breaking the rule, taking photographs. I don't care! Jeez. Mika suddenly cares about rules. Let me destroy the sign. The hell is this person playing an adventure game? They're all about doing heinous bullshit when no one's looking. It's strange. So we need our press pass. Okay, let me go back. Can I just ask? Shouldn't he have a press pass? Hey, where's Dave today, boss? He's not here today because we have to have your pictures before he can write the articles. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I see. So, boss, what do you do in your spare time? Well, my main hobby is the ladies. Oh, that sounds so sexist. That's what they say too, but I know they're just kidding. Boss gives you a wink. Davy Jones is dead. Takes photos of his grave. Gets some publicity shots of the new mayor. Find out about the bum in the alley's past. Okay. Stab! Came up with that at the same time. I don't know why she won't take pictures of the grave. Because that sign. Like, I don't even know what you do about it then. Like, come on, Mika. Alright, I don't know why, like, I can't look at this. Oh, okay, there we go. It's a file about your past. Maybe it'll shed some light on things, and you can finally choose one character to stick with. Okay, but what's in it for you, helping me? I'm a photographer for the local newspaper, and I want a photo of you. And I couldn't just take a photo. I'm very conscientious. Okay, so we still need the drink for him, though. Which means we still need the magazine. And I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, we can't even go up there. Can't go in the back room. There's no one to talk to in the bar. There's nothing in our apartment. What is there that we are missing? You'd think there would be something here, but... I already interacted with everything here. Okay. Knowing people like you is what makes my job worth doing. I don't think that's where it is anymore. I don't think it's hosted by the Underdogs. Does Home of the Underdogs even exist anymore? Probably doesn't. And it'd probably be alright. I don't fucking know. Let's go look. Because I'm at a loss. Wait, what? Okay. I thought... What? Oh god. Fucking damn it. HomeofTheUnderdogs.net. Is it abandonware, like old games? Oh. Okay, so we just had to pixel hunt to get our stuff, because I clicked on all this stuff, and like we can't go into the rooms. Oh, okay, well, it does still exist then. That's good. Abandonware just seems like such a thing that would not fly today. But can I pay for it? Okay, I don't know why I couldn't. Okay, so when she said she had change for 20, she meant she had 20 in a wallet, which she didn't have with her. This game's not written or scripted very well. Swedish imported beer. A sticky picture? An official looking press pass. Alright. Oh, they don't actually let you download anything anymore. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, Home of the Underdogs was always like the most legal abandonware, and that if anyone asked them to take stuff down, they would take it down. So, but I think even that is too much for today. Okay, you can go in now. Yay. Oh, look at this sweet office. There's just very grand looking, strong, polished oak. Flags are still flapping. Or the flags are still, but if there was a wind, they'd be flapping. Why grab the flag? I want to steal from his desk. Michael Gower, zombie mayor. Hello, miss. What can I do for you? I work for the Realizer. I've come here to take some photographs of you for an article we have planned. Sigh. Not another reporter. I'm fed up with posing photographs. I always look so bad at them. Tell you what, bring me some makeup and I'll give you a photo. Oh, really? I Spy isn't downloadable. The where to go section just says a link to the archive.org. Wow, that's weird. Because I mean, the Reality of the Norm site still exists. It's just not hosted by them anymore. Okay, miss. Let me just apply the makeup and you can take a photograph of me now. Alright. So we have now just the photo of the grave that for some reason I don't actually even know. I don't even know. There's no way to interact with it. It's a fucking sign that Mika just refuses. Like, it's not like there's any challenge to beat or like to get around. It's Mika's morals. I'm just gonna look because I'm like, I don't understand. Wait, what? Sigh. This tree is surrounded by scary shadows. It's like an adventure game convention, right? The stuff in the foreground like this, it's deliberately, that's all black, is like, you can't interact with it. This is a long-standing thing. You find a length of rope. There's literally no sign of this. There's nothing even when you look at it. Get the rope down to size. That's not how lassos work. Sometimes. The tree hangs over the graves. Catch the branch of your lacho, shimmy up, and take a picture. What? Why? What? How is that different? What? That's still in the graveyard. Yeah, you didn't even like climb onto a tree outside the graveyard. Photo of Davy Jones's grave, sir. Thanks, Mika. Photo of the bum, boss. Thank you, Mika. Good work. Here's a photo of the mayor, sir. Okay, thanks, Mika. Keep it up. Thanks for the photos, Mika. You can go home for the day. Well, Mika, you can go home for the day. Click the look icon on the posters to see what the future holds for the bum, the mayor, and Davy Jones. This issue featuring Davy Jones' grave was one of the Realizer's highest ever selling. As for Davy Jones, many attempts were made to reincarnate him. Did any of them succeed? Who knows? Yes. We talked about it already. Mayor Michael Gower became famous for being the world's first undead mayor. He stayed famous for being a well-loved and popular mayor. He liked the makeup Mika gave him so much, he went on the found his own cosmetics company. The motto was, even though you're a corpse, you don't have to look like death. Although the bum discovered the truth of his true identity, no one actually believed he said he was. People just assumed he was yet another of his invented personas. He's constantly changing of identity for many years. I mean, the art in this game is good, yeah. Like, for this game, at least, you know, or for, you know, this series. Like, I like... Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize Anthony Hahn is corn job, but yeah, he made... Whoops! Well, it quit. It's just on a timer, so we didn't get to read all the credits. Alright. God, what a... I do not remember that one being not very good, but it really is not. Yeah, that was actually, Pim said that's actually possibly the worst puzzle they've ever seen. It has all the ingredients, yeah. Like, thing that I would never think to click on, and then nonsensical, like it doesn't have a hint in the looking at it, doesn't even tell you, there's nothing in the image, and then that it's completely nonsensical use of the item you got out of the thing from the foreground. It just doesn't line up with the logic. The whole puzzle shouldn't be a puzzle in the first place because there's no reason to actually like follow the sign. Why would Mika care? Yeah, none of that made sense. All right, let's skip ahead. Actually, since actually, will this? Let's see if this actually works. I don't know whether it will or not. We'll try it. Because I hadn't gotten to this one. I'm gonna go here. Gonna do this. Nope. Okay. That didn't work. That's kind of what I figured. That's what I was worried about. Well, let's just run this then. I can't run this setup, but is this gonna work? Nope, it's not gonna work because I need a setup. How does... Alright, well if I... Alright, that should probably work. We'll see. Turn this off. I don't know what this is going to capture or not. I haven't actually tested this one. But if we jump ahead to this, since we talked about Davy Jones and what happened to Davy Jones. Oh, okay. Oh, it's too big. Because this is actually like whatever. Okay. Scale it so it's properly. All right. Give me a... Where am I? Why are my hands tied behind my back? Last thing I remember was a horrid black and white animation, again, reference to the game we skipped because it's bad. Showing God knows what. I sure as hell didn't know either, son. God? In the flesh, or so to say. Welcome to the beyond, son. Beyond? Does this mean I'm dead? Well, you used to be, but I fixed that. Not that I'm complaining, but why? Well, son, look at it this way. I could go, God works in mysterious ways, and be done with it, but I guess that'd be a cop-out. See? You are irritating. So irritating, in fact, that it's some very special ways to die for you cooked up. There's not much else to do around here than play with guys downstairs anyway. So before we could do our thing and be over it, some person decided to play it smart. Hence the stupid black and white thing you remember. Jesus, the stuff people do and name them German expressionism these days. God? Can I just... Shut up, lad, I'm speaking. Oh, that was tied around. Sorry. You know, German expressionism was overrated. It wasn't that much of anything even when it was a novel idea. But enough about that. You died. Escaping godly wrath and everything. That just won't do now, will it? Thankfully, it seems... Shut up, lad. Sorry. Anyway, that just wouldn't do, so I resurrected you. Ta-da, miracle. The works. Now you'll meet your original fate. It included some chemical burns and radiation, but never mind that. There's no time for absurd human concepts as reasons now. We'll just skip to the great part. But, God? Shh, now little Sonny, here we go. Well, how does it feel so far? It hurts. Damn, I sure hope it does. Have you seen the movie Scanners? A bit bloody. So there you have it. Never let it be said, God leaves loose ends dangling about. Now we'll see what we can do about her lady friend. What? So yeah, that dumb thing. Maybe a guy called Helm, Greek guy. The commentary, I guess, on the whole Davy Jones situation, which I discussed earlier. It's just a ridiculous, bizarre thing that happens when people don't have rules for their shared collaborative setting. But so that's as much as we're gonna say about that. And we'll start another game instead. That is sequel to the first game we played today, Lost Treasure Ron. This is Hooky McPegleg, Pirate Postman. Whoop. Come on. Come on. Come on. So someone killed off someone else's character. Basically, yes, there was a long community discussion back in the day about okay, I'll talk about this again. PM says that seems like it should be against the rules. Yes. So the problem was, in the first place, when the first game was made, they didn't actually, like, people were talking about the whole idea of making this setting and making these games, and they were discussing what the rules should be and how it should work. And then Yahtzee just went off and made a game because he thought it was taking too long, which is Lunchtime in the Damned, which introduced Davy Jones, as well as Michael Gower and some of the basic locations, Town Square, some of the other characters. Later on, some people, which was after Yahtzee left the community in a big blow up thing, some people decided or argued that Davy Jones should die and it should be a big thing, like a big plot movement thing in the setting. Other people didn't want it to happen, and then once again, somebody just went off and made a game, really gross game, where it happens, and nobody really knew what to do with that because they didn't have any rules about it. There weren't any rules for the damn thing, and so there's again another discussion and a lot of, it was very contentious, back and forth. Eventually, somebody made a game called Davy Jones is Back, which is after these games, where Davy Jones resurrects himself and as a ghost, or like you play him as a ghost, and then his quest in the game is to resurrect himself. And basically, the product of all of that stuff was some specifics about how to handle what happened to Davy Jones in particular in the story, and generally a rule about not killing other people's characters. Yeah, that is like became the one rule, because there weren't really any rules beforehand. But that was sort of instituted as the one rule to avoid all of that drama again. But it was a whole thing. So yeah, let's start this next game. Let's try to get it to run. It was running earlier. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got a little bit better UI, or a little nicer UI. Yes, Hooky McPegleg, Pirate Postman. Again, by the same guy who made the first game, Francisco Gonzalez, who again has worked on and made some Watch It games. Whoa! Okay. Gonna have to restart. So what happened was I hit the thing on my headset to change the volume, and there was another game where that happened, like a real commercial game, where it advanced the dialogue. I don't remember what that was, but Splat moves fast. So yeah, at the end of the last game, the Lost Treasure of Ron, not the previous game that we played, but this game. Well, if you remember, in The Postman Only Dies Once, which is the game we played last week, it was all about the postman, the mailman, being killed. And at the end of the Lost Treasure of Ron, Mayor Gower, or Mayor-elect Gower, I guess, hires Hooky McPegleg, pirate, to become the new postman, despite the fact he can't read. When last we left you, Hooky McPegleg, you were bewildered and confused. Having stumbled on the campaign speech of mayoral candidate Michael Gower, you were hired as the new postman on the spot. You have been working at the reality post office for about 2 weeks now. You're doing a decent job, I suppose, considering you can't read. I still didn't see why you didn't read me things like you did last time. I still don't see. Hey, I'm only getting paid to be the narrator. I don't get any overtime if I read the letters to you. So how am I supposed to function? Well, you could learn to read. I'm sure someone around here can teach you. Sounds like a plan, to be sure. Alright, I gotta turn it down. Well, that's turned down pretty far. Nope, I'm gonna turn it down more, though. Oh, but now I gotta get my cursor back. Oh, the stuff of running these games. Oh, well. There we go. Sign says mailroom, but there isn't really a mailroom back there. It said there's a makeshift living space, which you call home. It's your very own nameplate. It's just one of 2 signs advertising the dues and don'ts of the Postal Service. It's a steamer, known affectionately as Ol' Steamy. It's supposed to be used for heating up coffee, but a less than honest, read pirate postman might use it to steam open letters. It's a pencil pen holder. No time to lounge about. You have a game to play. You already know your name. Don't need to take it with you, okay? So Hooky has a new outfit. You give old Steamy a little pat. Good thing it's turned off. Don't need any writing utensils in this game. Do we start with any inventory? Oh, we do. It's a letter, but since you can't read, you have no idea who it belongs to. Oh, so our goal is to deliver these letters, I believe. Well, I agree that steaming up people's letters is fun. What good would it do you if you can't read them? And now there's a post office here that wasn't here before. The post office provides food on your table and a place to park your ass at night. It's the office of Max Griff. Again, this whole building is not Max's office, but that's where we're at. Dominatrix Pizza is finally open for business. Too bad you don't eat pizza. You don't like pizza, especially not from a place called Dominatrix. Sid's Bar, your second home. It's locked. Sid's has only been opening at night lately. Trying some new style or something. Oh. Funny how you didn't notice that faucet before. It wasn't there. No, it doesn't. He doesn't work there anymore. Stick your hook in the coin slot to see if you can get some change. But alas, none to be found. Ahoy, matey. Are you addressing me? Who you be ye today? Goodness me, is that English you're speaking? I could have fooled me. You didn't answer me question. Which question? Who are ye? No need to yell, young man. I'm Mrs. Lumpy Cake's certified English teacher. Could you teach me how to read? You can't read? Nay. Not much of a surprise, if you asked me. What was that? Oh, nothing. But yes, I'll be happy to teach you how to read. Great, let's get started then. Not so fast. First, you must be enrolled in my class. How do I go about enrolling in your class? Oh, it's not a long process, just some minor paperwork. Simply bring me a form of identification and you'll be all set. Will me scar do? I was thinking more along the lines of a photograph. A photograph, eh? Don't you ever leave this alley? Alley? What alley? This is my classroom. Oh, right. How silly of me not to notice. Bye. Good day, young man. It's locked, but there's a sign on the door which says, "Out looking for my lost dollar. Be back soon." Well, don't you feel guilty now? Not really. Should I? Sigh. We stole his dollar in the last game. The last Hooky game. What? The door is locked? The store is closed? It'd be a day of celebration. No, Hooky, it'd be a day of horror. Legend has it that the day Yahtzee Brand General Store closes is the day disaster befalls reality on the norm. Oh, well then, take back what I said. It's been closed before, in previous games. For all the bump characters problematic, it's actually smart to have a single character asset who can become whatever character archetype is needed to drive the plot of each game. Yes. Yeah, you understand why it appealed, even if it's bad. The former home of Davy Jones stands silent and windowless. It's been bought out by some unknown character, sure to be coming to town soon. But enough foreshadowing, you've got enough to worry about as it is. Don't need to go in there in this game. The building has several apartments, among them the abode of your current love interest, Mika Hugh. See, I told you this building would be born someday. Is it? Is does she know that she's your current love interest, Hooky? It's the apartment of 31. Okay. Whoever lives here is lasting aqua lung in MIDI. Try knocking with the people inside to get the people inside to turn the music down, but they can't hear you. You rap loudly on the door with your hook. Unfortunately, it comes out as more of a horrible scratching than a loud rapping. Come in! Ahoy! What's new, Hooky? How be the reporter business? It's kind of slow lately. We haven't had many big occurrences lately. Of course, tomorrow is the big election. I'm sure there'll be good photo ops there. Wait, so does this take place before he's become mayor? But somehow Hooky is mailman anyway? How did... Okay. Timeline is confusing. What a nice apartment you've got. Shut up. What? I were being sincere. My ass you were. It may not be much, but at least it's not a mailroom. Ouch, that hurts me more than a double-sided cutlass through my arse. Right. When be our next date? Are you kidding? After what happened last time? Oh, they at least did go on a date. Not for a good long while, buddy. But I told ye, I'd be allergic to lobster. It wasn't my fault I threw up over the maitre d'. Let's not talk about it, please. Listen, sometimes some guy says you're the mailman and everyone just kind of goes with it. Yeah, which, fine. Could you take me photograph, please? What for? Are you going to post nude pictures of yourself on the post office bulletin board? No. Not a bad idea, but I need a photograph of myself so I can learn to read. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother asking questions. Okay, hold still. Click. Ouch, me eyes. Stop whining. Here you go. Ah, thanks, me lassie. Catch ye later. I can hardly wait. Looking particularly dorky. Oh, the cemetery. Someone's graves. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while. The grave hasn't been used in a while. Yes. Correct. So now this is unified into one room, which is good. You don't know what it says because you can't read. It's a tombstone, a large statue of Davy Jones. You logically deduce that this must be Davy Jones's grave. It's Alondra, looking as sad and lonely as ever. Girl who needs to learn to move on. Hi there, Alondra. Oh, hello, Hooky. I'm sorry about your boyfriend. Stop. Was it something I said? Sorry. It's just that you reminded me that Davy's dead. Well, it's not too hard to forget. I mean, there's a big stone statue of him right here. Not to mention the freshly covered grave. The faint stench of his rotten corpse. What? Or forget I said anything. It'd actually be really good if you had to take a photo in this one and could do it easily because you can't read the damn sign. I think these are being made at the same time, by different people, but that would have been really funny. It's a pretty nice grave Davy's got here. You really think so? Well, now to tell you the truth, I think it's the tackiest thing I've ever seen. Wow, Hooky. Wow. But I bought it myself. Wow. Oh, jeez. There now. I didn't really mean that. It just sort of came out. I'm not really good with this sappy emotional stuff. It's okay. I know it's difficult sometimes. Could you teach me how to read? You can't read? No. And I guess that would explain why I've been getting all the wrong letters lately. Well, I really don't have time to teach you. Sorry. Do you have any idea who might be able to teach me? Nope. Sitting here all day isn't going to make you feel better. I know, but I really do have nothing else to do. If Davy were still alive, we'd be together doing all kinds of things, like raiding janitor sheds or looking for Bill Cosby. Now I have nothing to keep me occupied, so I'll just sit here with Davy and wish it were like old times. Well, why not dig him up and pretend the body's a doll or something? How could you even say that? Well, it's not like you haven't done weirder things. I just thought that sort of thing was normal for you. Humph. See you later. Let me know if I get any mail, okay? Let's see, where's the way out? We came in over here. Okay. Let's go back to the actually town square and give the photo, see if we get more objectives or if we need something else. Whoops. Here you are, Mrs. Lumpy Shins, or whatever your name is. Lumpy Cakes. Mrs. Lumpy Cakes. Right, whatever. Here's me identification. Ah, very good. Well then, let's get started, shall we? Teach me how to read. Well, reading is usually quite simple. All you have to do is put the letters together and make the sounds. Here, try this. Go over to the jukebox and read me the name of the song title. Dancing Queen. I can read! Wonderful, I knew you could. The world be not so cruel after all. Go forth, young man, and read everything you can. Practice makes perfect, you know. Way to go, Hooky, you can read. I guess that means you can actually do your job now, so get to it. Well, that was, Petunia Lumpy Cakes, Old Smelly Alley. Coach August Damya, Zed Thimbleton Gymnasium. Mr. Vicks Vapor Rub, Reality General. Letter for ye, Mrs. Lumpy Bottom. Lumpy Cakes, Mrs. Lumpy Cakes. Right, here be your letter. Ah, thank you, young man. What? Hooky, behind you. Arr, it be Davy Jones! Now that was strange. Of course, maybe you're just seeing things. So, Reality General should be up here. Traditionally. Yep. A gunshot? It's Vicks Vapor Rub. Well, well, Vapor Rub. What do you want, McPegleg? Where be your friend, Biggs? Hell if I know. He went on his break a couple of hours ago. Probably forgot he was working today. Does it happen often? Yeah, pretty much every day. It's a rarity if he's ever here. Why don't they fire him? He's my superior. As far as I'm concerned, he is them. Oh, well, sorry. Yeah. Davy Jones be not dead. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. Davy Jones be alive. I don't think so. I saw his body in the morgue a few days ago. Aye, a few days ago, but I saw him walking around today. You must be seeing things. Don't worry, sometimes when I work long shifts, I start seeing weird stuff too. Just go home and take a nap. I'm sure you'll feel better afterwards. Arrivederci. Can I not go down here? Oh. I guess we can't go into the morgue. No, come on. Alright, I guess we can't go that way. Oh, wait. Here you are, Vapor Rub. Special delivery. Takes the letter, scans it, crumples it up, and throws it away. What, aren't you even gonna read it? Don't have to. I already know what it says. It's that damn chicken sending me death threats again. 5th one this week. I see. Oh. Gasp, Hooky, look. So my great aunt Brunhilde, Davy Jones, be alive. Odd. Was that real or just your imagination? I've just seen Davy Jones. He's back there in the morgue. What? That's preposterous. As sure as I'm standing here, it'd be true. Why don't you take a look? Alright, I'll go look, but there's nobody back there. Says you. Yeah, again, I did not remember that the game where Vic steals the chicken was referenced this often, but I guess that is one of those ongoing plots of the whole chicken saga. The fucking gunshot on that track. It's not what I want. This would be Mr. Namya, psychotic gym teacher. He looks impatient and bored. Good afternoon, Mr. Namya. Hello, McPegleg! Are you waiting for something? Yeah, I'm expecting a new shipment of dodgeballs, but the delivery man must be on a donut break or something. Say, you wouldn't happen to have them, would you? Can't say I do. Did you order them through the postal service? Nah, I had them shipped through RPS. Then ye be on your own. How be your dob? Let me put it this way. Would you like it if you had to deal with sweaty, smelly teenage boys all day? Would you like to see them in the locker room and various all kinds of identifiable things from the shower floors? I'm sorry you hate your job so much. Oh boy, I don't need this. I've seen Davy Jones. He'd be alive. What? That's ridiculous. It's true. He'd be walking around the town. Impossible. That little weirdo is the only one in this town that could bring dead people back to life. Are you saying he brought himself back? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you ought to get some sleep, McPegleg. I think you've been working in the post office too many hours. Perhaps he'd be right. Of course I am. Goodbye. See you, McPegleg. Here you are, Mr. Namia. Oh, thanks, Mr. Pegleg. Now let's see what it says here. What? My dodgeballs aren't coming? Excuse me. Did you misspell that? Okay. Oh. Okay, look! Holy toasted monkey on a stick. Davy Jones. That was weird. Maybe you need more sleep. Congratulations, Hooky. You successfully delivered all your letters. Since night's approaching, you head to the post office to lock up. Funny, that wasn't there before. Pick up the mysterious letter. Dr. DVS. Reality on the norm. He's gotta walk all the way around! See him open the letter. Aren't federal offenses fun? Dr. DVS. Great job on that mayoral implant. I'm sure election day will be a blast. Sincerely, Dr. Really, Really Evil Ed. Holy smoked salmon, Hooky. Do you know what this means? Aye, we all be in big trouble. You ought to go out and see if you can warn somebody. Might already be too late for all we know. Can you leave? Oh no, I gotta go back out here to leave. Well, this is supposed to be open at night. Yeah, alright. Wow, looks like they're having a campaign party in here. Nice dance floor. It's the Grim Reaper, aka Death, aka Campaign Manager. Max Griffson will be heavily interrogating Dr. DVS. Look, Michael, it's Hooky McPegleg. Ah, hello, Hooky. How are you doing? What's with the party? My idea, as usual. Yes, we thought we'd throw this little get-together as a sort of thank you to the community. How are you doing in the polls? Oh, Mr. Gower's doing quite well. Yes, I expect a landslide victory tomorrow. Well, good luck to ye. The zombie be in danger. What? It's true, your life... ye be in danger. The whole town be in danger. It's quite an outrageous claim there, McPegleg. Yeah, I wouldn't make those type of claims unless I could back them up with some proof. Proof, eh? Never mind. Very well then. Make sure you visit your local voting booth tomorrow. Don't disturb him. Oh. Mr. Gower, I have proof right here that you be in danger. Oh, let me see that. This letter is addressed to DVS. I say, Doctor, could you please come over here? What is it, Mr. Gower? Are you familiar with someone by the name of Really, Really Evil Ed? No, sir, never heard of him. McPegleg here has a letter for you from him. Like I said, I've never heard of the man. Hooky, did you read this letter? Well, yes. Aren't you aware that reading other people's mail is a federal offense? So we're not... Are we in the UK or not? Well, yes, but I meant no harm in it. Strange things have been happening around this town, Mr. Gower. I've seen Davy Jones alive and well. Well, that's impossible. I'd know if Davy Jones were alive. Listen, McPegleg, I've gotten several complaints from people saying they've gotten the wrong letters. Well, that was because I couldn't read, but I can now. You haven't been performing efficiently, and now I find out you've been reading other people's mail as well. Not only that, but you've been obviously having some kind of hallucinations. I hate to do this, but I have no choice but to relieve you from your post. But sir! And as for reading someone else's mail, I'm afraid I'm going to have to turn you into the sheriff. But sir, Please, McPegleg, don't make this any harder on me than it is. Great going, Hooky. Now what are you going to do? Well, this is a fine mess. You've been fired, the entire town thinks you're insane, and you're in jail. How could things possibly get any worse? Boy, talk about speaking too soon. Well, well, Hooky McPegleg. Don't talk to me, you're dead! You're just a figment of my overactive imagination. Wrong and wrong, old chap. I'm very much alive and very much real. What do you want with me? Oh, not much. I just wanted to see you suffering one last time before I became filthy rich. What do you be talking about, Jones? Oh yes, how rude of me. First things though, I think this little charade has gone on long enough. Gasp! No Beard! That's right, Hooky. It is I, your old arch nemesis, No Beard. Ye bastard. Why have ye come to reality? Same reason you did. I'm looking for the lost treasure of Ron. But there be no lost treasure. I already looked and didn't find anything. Maybe you ought to get a better map next time. So why were you dressing up as Davy Jones? Simple. I heard you had become Postman of reality after you had failed to find the treasure. I, not being one to let opportunity pass by, decided to kill two birds with one stone. I came to town with a real map so I could find the treasure. And also I came up with a plan to have you locked up as my final insult. I knew you were the type of person who could read other people's mail, so I wrote that letter for DVS. That way you'd be charged with a crime and have no real proof to save yourself. And I figured it would be a bonus to make you look like you had gone mad, so I snuck around as Davy Jones, making sure only you would see me. Wahaha. You always were sneaky, No Beard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a treasure to find. Oh, I almost forgot. That letter I wrote wasn't totally made up. I slipped a small time bomb into the zombie's drink over its SIDS. Haha! What? Yes, the best part is, it contains a note inside. I believe it says something like, "This is what ye get for messing with McPegleg." Ye fiend! I know. Have a nice life, or whatever's left of it. And with that, No Beard makes his exit, leaving you without much time to figure something out. Desperate to get out, you stick your hook into the keyhole and jiggle it around. Success! The lock clicks open. I guess they forgot to pirate-proof this jail. Your pirate intuition tells you to look for No Beard on the beach, so you run over there. Har har har! At last, the lost treasure is mine! Uh-oh, Hooky. It looks like No Beard has found the treasure. You better do something. Have a thing to your name. Oh. Hey, No Beard! McPegleg! How did you get out of jail? 'Twere not a jail that could hold Hooky McPegleg. Well, you're too late anyway. I found the treasure, and the time bomb should be going off any minute now. Aye, but you be forgetting the postman's motto. Neither rain, nor snow, nor sleet, nor hail can stop the postman from kicking your arse. You charge at Obeard, giving him a mighty shove. He trips over the treasure chest and plummets into the 8-foot deep hole, landing with a disturbing thud. Whickering quickly to cover up the hole, drag the chest back to the post office, and rush to find Michael Gower. Yes, quickly drag that chest. Note, all this would have been shown in elaborately animated sequence, but the game designer was too lazy to animate it. Just use your imagination. Later the next day. Well, Hooky, I must say, I owe you an apology. If it hadn't been for your resourcefulness, I'd be splattered all over this town. Lovely imagery, Mr. Mayor. Oh, by the way, congratulations on your landslide victory. Oh, well, thank you. Now to business. Since you heroically saved the town, I'll be glad to overlook the minor offense you committed. As such, you are hereby rehired as postman. Well, about that. I recently inherited a large sum of money, so I won't be needing a job anymore. In fact, I'll be leaving the town soon. I've bought myself a pirate island in the Caribbean. Really? I brought it off some geeky looking feller with a red hat. I don't know what that's a reference to. I see. Well, Hooky, you'll be missed. Reality never had a finer postman, even if you couldn't read the majority of the time you served. Wow. Insult to Pete Bailey. Aye, it were a pleasure to serve in this fine town. Don't worry, though. I'll be back to visit someday. This town be too interesting to forget. We look forward to your return. Oh, so long, Mayor. Hey, he forgot to return his uniform. And so, after packing up his things, Hooky jumped on the next ship and went off to his own private island in the Caribbean, where he enjoyed sun, surf, and women in thawing bikinis. Nobeard stayed at the bottom of the 8-foot deep hole, presumably dead. But you know how these adventure games villains are. As for me, the overworked and underpaid narrator, I got nothing. That's right, my only reward was to be able to tell you all the good things that happened to Hooky, and in this dark room no less. I tell you, nobody appreciates us narrators. We work just as hard as the main characters. What, the game is over? Yeah, that figures. Now I get to sit here in the dark void, waiting for you to play again, without so much as tiddlywinks to keep me entertained. Well, I guess this is the part where I thank you for playing. You got, we'll say, 45 points out of 250. Good night, and drive safely. So that was Hooky McPegleg, Pirate Postman. Okay. I'll go look at this list again. Yeah. Okay, see you. Yeah, the next game we're gonna play is number 27. Let's see if we can actually get this running. Yeah, I don't think this game's very long, so I think we should be able to do it today. 640, running a window. Yes. Whoops. Okay. So the next game we're going to play is called Cabbages and Kings. Oh, this is version 2.0. Fixed a bunch of bugs. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. So this is made by a guy named Creed Malay. 2.0 was released in 2003. I'm not sure when the original one was released. Before that. It is going to mention, looks on the notes that it mentioned the update added some characters from one of the games that was made right before this, but we're going to skip it. Oop, oop. see here. So this is the first part of a trilogy. Hello, my name's Melt, and I have a problem. Several problems. First up would be the rent. It's due today, and me and my flatmate, Drake, have no money to pay it with. He tried to explain this to our evil landlord, the Baron, but he just laughed in that haughty Victorian way he had and told us that it wasn't paid by noon, we'd be out. All of which is a worry. And you can add to that the big red open-topped car that crashed into our garden this morning. Something should be almost certainly be done about that. And there's the fact that I'm not really standing by the reality on the norm sign. I'm really in my horrible stinking bedroom, and this bright summery scene is just a wistful hallucination. Any minute now I'll fade away and I'll be back in my apartment with the troubles of the world on my shoulders. Oh, I don't know if you can hear like the music at all. There is music. Ah, here we go. Cabbages and Kings. Alright, so we gotta pay the rent by noon. Yep. Otherwise we're out. Homeless, evicted, thrown into the cold, cruel streets of the city. Well, it's a town, it's really hot and sunny, and generally quite pleasant and nice. But pretty much, yeah. By the end of today, and it's what time now? Just gone 10. This isn't good. I'm gonna stay here and fend off bailiffs. Bailiffs are big and scary and intimidate me. So okay. Alright. See, this is the same layout as Mika's apartment, just with different stuff. Why is it we don't go into the kitchen again? It's best if you don't remember. I do remember something. Horrible mold and screams. Don't try to recall it. It'll just get you excited. The settee is blocking the kitchen doorway in case one of us takes leave of our senses and decides to go in there. It's Drake, my comrade in adversity. It's a bright and sunny day, and there's a car parked in our garden. Why do you have a garden? Well, from the looks of it, something brown and viscous was thrown at the wall, where it ran, hardened, and set. Could have been chocolate pudding, could have been something deeply unpleasant. I don't want to go back in there. Not right now, maybe not ever. Big crack in the wall. Subsidence, maybe? I suppose it's possible. Sigh. It's an old paper. There's an obituary of Davy Jones in there. Davy Jones from the Monkees? No, Davy Jones, boy magician. I thought he was alive again now. Maybe he is. I care not for Davy Jones. He's an annoying little ponytailed twat. Yeah. Remember that time we made some mushroom tea, and he ran off screaming about being in some monochrome Dadaist nightmare? Which again is the game we skipped. No, I don't. Oh. Horrible, worn out, dirty, stinking clothes. No one would want them. So why don't you throw them out then? Why don't you throw them out? Sigh. It's Treebeard, my psychotropic chum. It's a big red car. Maybe it's something to do with Mika. It's Mary. She's a sly alcoholic fox who's been blessed with the gift of telepathy. She's cunning and devious and thirsty, and she can't be trusted. Hey, Fox. Mary. What are you doing in the garden? Has Drake been leaving bowls of Tia Maria out for you again? Oh, Mary heard a big bang noise and came scudding over to see what was occurring. Do foxes scuttle? I thought you skulked. This fox scuttles. So what did you see? Oh, I saw a funny little man climb out of the car. A funny little man. He was wearing sunglasses and a brightly colored shirt and carrying a suitcase. He shouted and yelled, and then that nice girl Mika let him in. Thank you, Mary. That's unusually helpful of you. That's okay, dearie. Where's that other fox you hang around with? Gerard is off in the woods, rubbing his mustache against thorny bushes in an attempt to comb it. Oh, what's with that anyway? A mustachioed fox is a little unusual, as is a telepathic one, I guess. It's the mustache that keeps me awake at night, though. Yes, Mary also. It's tickly and scratchy. Oh. Do anything fun last night? Gerard and I had a fight with a naughty chicken. Really? He had a gun. You've been drinking too much. This gun. Can I have that gun, Mary? Why would you want Mary's gun? I'm not sure just yet. But every game so far that gun's appeared in, it's been a vital item. Also, having a pistol jammed into the waistband of my stride would make me feel like a man. Gimme. Only if you get that friend of yours to bring me some Tia Maria. We have no Tia Maria. You drank it all. To be honest, I don't know why we had any to begin with. Well, fetch me rum. Because rum rhymes with gun. Well, alright, that seems kind of fair. Well, don't get into trouble. Wait, can I not go back inside? Okay. I told you to stop encouraging her. Oh, I skipped a line by accident, but her fur's all silky. Guess we should talk to Meld. Or Drake, rather. We're Meld. I always get them confused. So what should we do about the car in the garden? It's probably something to do with Mika. What makes you say that? Well, while you were asleep, I heard a big crash. Followed by this American accent swearing and cursing and yelling for Mika. Okay, I can follow that. So what do you think we should do about the rent? I think we should pay it. Well, yeah, clearly. But what with? Money. Again, yes. But where can we get money from? We could steal things, or sell things, or do things for people. Things? What do you mean things? What kind of things? Nice things? Oh, well, I suppose that'd be alright. Your hat's crooked. My hat's perfectly straight, but my head is cocked at a curious angle. I feel terrible. You look terrible. Can I not go out the apartment door? The front door is jammed shut. We've been coming and going via the garden for months. Of course they have. Okay. Guido, please, for the love of mercy, please cross your legs. I'm just enjoying the summer breeze, brother. You cross those legs and you cross them now. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is the backside of the town square! Oh, that's so cool. So this is, we didn't play this game, but there's a game called The Chef, which stars this guy, who runs an Italian, he's an Italian guy that runs an Italian restaurant, and he has a nudist brother named Guido. It's Guido and Luca. Guido's alright, I guess, apart from the nudity thing. That Luca, though, thinks he's the bumblebee's bullocks. Hey, Guido, Luca. Hello, my friend. Yes, hello. So, what are you two up to? I'm taking advantage of the lovely weather and practicing my golf. And I need to concentrate, so if you please. And I was enjoying the lovely sunshine with my brother. Sunshine on skin gives you vitamin E, you know. Among other less pleasant things. That's why I wear my sunscreen, but I don't have any more left. My bottle has run dry, Melt. Dry. That's too bad, Guido. You never know sunburn until you've had it all over. Ew. And the bees, Melt. Don't ask me about the bees. Why golf? It's nothing but a countryside gobbling, good walks spoiling toff sport, isn't it? Not at all. It is good for the spirit and the soul, and the mind and the body. That's what he says, but I think he's only really into it so he can ride on the little carts. Shut up, brother. You're afraid of bees? Well, I did ask you not to mention them. Yeah, sorry. It's alright. Yes, Melt, I'm afraid of bees and wasps. I think you can guess why. Guido, how tall are you? Because you look freakishly tall, mate. You really do. Clothes, they stunt your growth, friend. You wear them every day, yes? Well, yeah. And look at how little and puny you are. I think that's less the clothes and more the lifestyle. And I think that's displacement. I'm not gonna get nude with you, Guido. Well, it's your loss. Although being nude has got a little lonely since Luca started covering up his natural beauty again. Oh. Guido, don't talk about this in front of company, please. He had a little restaurant with the grill in the restaurant. A little accident with the grill in the restaurant, and Guido, what? There's a big red car parked in my garden. Did you boys see anything? Oh, yes. It came roaring down the road here, the funny little man driving it, yelling and screaming. It screeched and round into your garden and hit a tree. And then we went back to our golf. Well, that was no help at all. Thank you. I don't suppose you could lend me any money. I'm sorry, friend, but I don't have my wallet on me. Eh? And I just don't want to lend you money. Why not? 'Cause I don't think you will pay it back. Oh. Well, I don't really have any time to stand around chatting. Yes, yes. See you later, friend. Golf bag. Blue golf bag and golf ball set next to it. Can I have your golf gear? No. Empty bottle of sunscreen. Everybody's free to wear it, or so I recall. Mind if I take this, Guido? Not at all, my friend. My empty sunscreen bottle is your empty sunscreen bottle. Thanks. Please, Guido, I need silence to concentrate. But Luca, that wasp was as big as my head. You know how scary bees and wasps are when you're a nudist. You keep still and they don't to hurt you. There ain't no reason to be screaming like a little girl. I don't scream like a little girl, Luca. Ee. You see a wasp. That's all I hear. Do you want me to uncross my legs again, brother? No. In the home of Davy Jones, spotty, pubescent magi. Stop trying to hit the balls like you want to hurt them, Luca. Hit them like they're your friends. Hush, brother. It's a little shed, more of an outside cupboard than anything, made out of iron or steel or something. Let's go break it. It's locked, but I think the key's in the hole, and there's a gap under the door. Seems a simple old-school situation. Hang on. Would a tiny shed like this be locked from the inside? Hi, Fiona. What's going on? It's my Tango Cash key ring. I love that movie. Even better than Serpico. What? I don't know what that is. A sock? What dis? This is currently Cabbages and Kings. That's Brand's backside. Historical artifact. That's true. It's very true. Apart from all the steel cables under tension, that gets me nervous when I think about them. We're gonna have to go back inside soon, Luca. My tender pink skin is beginning to burn. Just put some more sunscreen on. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Okay, but I've hardly any left. I took your empty bottle, so... Post office. And suffering a direct strike from one of Master Jones's spells. It phases in and out of existence. Sometimes it be here, sometimes it be not. It hasn't affected the Postal Service much. One day I'm gonna hit one of these balls, Guido. I know it, brother. I like that explanation of why the post office is in some games and sometimes it's not. Okay, I guess we don't get to go there. Can we go like through here? Oh, we can. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So now we get the front, the regular. Of course, Davy Jones' house looks much shorter here. Blessed Sanctuary. It's closed up as a place can get. Yeah. Big red blocks of offices. Max Griff works there. Me and Drake helped him out once when he was working on some thrilling case or other. At least I think that was us. Maybe I dreamt it. The pizza place is never open, by the way. As far as I know, there's no game where you ever go inside. No, wait, there is one game where you go inside the pizza. I think one game you go inside the pizza place. These are my thoughts. I'm saying loud, all this stuff aloud. No wonder people have been looking at me funny. Damn it, Cuthbert. Must you destroy all my dreams? Cuthbert? Never mind. In there lies the princess. Princess? Yes, wait for her to signal, and then we make for our escape. I see. It's already playing Walk on the Wild Side. Couldn't get any better than that. I can't just take a man's trousers. They wouldn't be right. Hey man, who are you today? Hail there, fair sir. Do I know thou? Yeah, we're buddies. And it's thee, not thou. My thanks, sire. Yeah. Doing all right? Fair and jubilant, my lord. That's good to hear. Couldn't help but notice those trousers in your box. And, well, could I have them? No. Oh, come on, I'll give you something for them. There's nothing you could give me that'd be of equal value to my trousers, sire. They were given to me by my father, the king. If I had the time, I could wait until tomorrow, when you'd have a different personality, and try asking you again then. But I don't have that much time. Sorry, sire. Oh, look at this fancy. Trunks love to pick off little pieces of flock wallpaper. Standard dogs playing poker. It's Brian. He sells suspect goods, but he's alright. Don't know why he's holding that kitten. Hey, Melt. Hey, Brian. What are you selling today? Pills? Powders? Puff? Knocked off TVs, dodgy VCRs, faulty inflatable dolls, kittens. Kittens? Lovely, cuddly, adorable kittens. Fresh from the cat. You interested? I don't know. I bought an iffy kitten a few weeks ago. Turned out to be a fake. What? I've been careful ever since. How do I know your kitten's quality? Quality? Just look at this fella. Bright-eyed, twitchy-eared, he's just bursting to chase a ball of wool. He's full to the gills with pure kitten energy. Gills? Kittens shouldn't have gills. This I know. Not actual gills. Metaphorical gills. Well, tempting as kitten with metaphorical gills is. I can't afford one. I'm busted. Well, I could give you one. If... Wait. You're gonna tell me I can have a kitten if I bring you some incredibly obscure item, aren't you? Actually, I was gonna ask you for your sunglasses. My shades? Man, without these I'd be exposed to the terrible blazing force of the world. It'd be unadvisable. You can stroke my Tango Cash key ring, though. Deal. Wow. You can have the best kitten I got. A lovely, cuddly kitten. Aw, you're so sweet. It's for a little spoiler here. So, and Fiona just got here, so I mentioned this is the first game in a trilogy, and so we're gonna play the first game today. I mean, we're playing the first game, which I think the first game is pretty short, but the second two games are on the longer side, and the second game is called Kittens and Cacti, and the third game is, well, the actual title's very long, but the unofficial unofficial title, the official shorthand title, is Apocalypse Meow. We'll get there. They're good. Oh, I was just looking at it. I'm not even... What? I'm not doing anything! I have no interest at all in the lives behind that dull door. Alright. What is going on that George is freaking out? Hello. Hello. I suppose he'll be wanting a drink then. Well, it's a possibility. I'm having a heavy day of it today, George. You're having a day of it. You should try working in here. I'm sure I shouldn't. Earlier on, this guy came in and he had this tiny piano player. No. Alright, that didn't happen. But these 3 pieces of string did come in, and the first one said... Still no. A tramp wanting a straw? Definitely not. Oh, come on. Just let me tell one joke. Alright. One. A good one. Okay, it's about the bowls of peanuts that are left on bars. Stop right there. What? Sorry. I can tell where this is going. You've blown it. Aww. I have this urge to buy rum. Because it rhymes with gun. And you intend to pay for this with... Hubers? Kudos? In kind? I'm afraid not. Oh. There must be something you'd exchange for a bottle of rum. Well... The hen party we've just had in did steal my trousers, and I can't come out from behind the bar without them. Alright. So you want some strides? Yes. No problem. The guy in the alley's got some spare strides. How would you know that? Because I sold them to him. Oh. It's quiet in here. Yes, yes it is. You could maybe slip out back and work on your suntan. Hey, I'll have you know that this isn't sunburn. And any such cheek coming from a milk-pale pencil neck like yourself is just laughable. Oh, it looks like sunburn. Well, it isn't. It's... Oh, let me guess. I bet it's something unlikely and wondrous. It's camouflage. Wow. If there's any trouble, I just whip off my shirt and disappear into the wallpaper. Going to show me that now? No, not right now. Alright. Let's see, can we go into Max Griff's office? No, the door's locked. Max must be out somewhere doing private eye stuff. Standing in a bar drinking whiskey, maybe. Or being hit in the head and knocked into a dark, swirling pit of oblivion. Or sitting tied to a chair, struggling against his bonds. No, wait. There's a note that says the toilet's blocked and he's off to find a plumber. Normally, I'd rather give my custom to some small independent trader, but the nearest one is miles away. Who wrote these games? This game, so each one is different. This game was written by a guy named Creed Millay, and this old trilogy, the Milton Drake trilogy. Wouldn't it be nice, a Coke machine? Hey, no thinking illegal things in Yahtzee's shop. Stringy, fatty asses? Empty shelves. Wonder if something's going on. Nothing's going on, sir. Yahtzee has in no way abandoned his squadron of shops for new ventures, leaving the town depend on them to die slow, terrible deaths. Not at all! Yeah, the shelves have been empty for the past few games. That's reassuring. A sad, sorry wreck of a band. Hey, hello there. So what's up? No, don't get him started. Well, it's my daughter's birthday, and I didn't have time to get her a present. And my wife will kill me if I can't get anything. And there's nothing to buy here. Skip to the end. And I'm not unloading the porn until I get a kitten. What? I'm sorry, but I'm a reasonable man, and those are the lines I've drawn in the sand. You're delivering porn? Today I deliver porn. I don't always deliver porn. Are you always dull and whiny? Yes, he's always dull and whiny. It's a matter of opinion. Some find my voice gentle and soothing. Enough. If I get you a kitten, can I have some porn? Yes. Alright then, it's bound to have some kind of wholesome use. Hey, how's life as a wage slave? Don't start on that again. At least I earn a living. Yeah, but at what price? Well, at a negative price, I suppose. I mean, I get paid. I meant spiritually. What price to your soul? Soul? Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yahtzee removes his workers' souls with a dirty penknife and keeps them in jars, doesn't he? Soul? Jars? Hey, it's alright, man. It's okay. What's the word with Yahtzee's world domination plans? Well, I shouldn't say anything, but he's now third in the power-crazed Megalomaniacs League. Number 3. I'm impressed, despite knowing that I should know better. Yeah, he's ahead of Hussein and Robbie Williams now. 2002 writing, people. Gained that power, he would have been unstoppable. I heard he does awful things to orphans, too. Who's first? Paul Hogan. Crocodile Dundee Paul Hogan. The very same. But he hasn't had any success for years. You never can tell. Clearly. Who's second? George W. Bush. I should have known. A foolish blowhard in a seat of near ultimate power is a terrifying thing. Tell me about it. I don't want to discuss this kind of thing anymore. I don't blame you. I'd just like to say, I really appreciate you being here. What? No, I mean it. You and those like you are very important to people like me and Drake. The shops you serve in open at all hours of the day. You sell us chocolate bars, Ritzlas, crisps, and grapefruit juice without judging us or commenting on our shambling stride and bloodshot eyes. We come trekking through the cold, cruel night on a pilgrimage for sustenance. And at the end of the journey, there you are, to greet and serve us. Thank you. You could never know quite how much you mean to us, but thank you. What about me? Yeah, I care for you not at all. What about delivery men? Stuff wouldn't be there for you to buy without us. Yes, but you're one of those invisible things. We see the counter staff. We don't see you. And anyway, you're a silly whiny voice. That really puts me off a person. I don't know why I have trouble getting that up sometimes. Hey, dull boy. I got the kitten, Hofo. Oh, wonderful. It reminds me of a time back in '87. I never tried Chinese food, so I thought, why not? But then I thought, no, and stayed in. So, anyway, give me the porn. Here you go. This? What is this? It's just lots of pictures of wheelie bins. It's gay man wheelie bin peekaboo porn. What? Yeah, I heard. I just didn't understand. And I repeat, what? Well, it's specialist porn, but that's just the way things are in this day and age. Yeah, people aren't interested in just a bit of breast anymore. The internet, that's what I blame. See, you'll notice that each of those wheelie bins has its lid slightly open. Yes, and inside each bin is a naked gay man peeking out at you. I really don't know what to think about that. I'm hovering between confusion and despair. I was hoping to sell this porn so I could pay my rent. Who's gonna buy this? You'll be able to find some weirdo. Well, can I have my kitten now? Alright, but I've got a few conditions. What? I want you to tutor this kitten in the ways of righteousness. And keep him away from disturbingly obtuse pornography. That's hardly fair. You know what kittens are like. They're the very devils for porn. It's not fair at all, but that's what you get for having an annoying voice. I'm not sure about this whole bit. It's scary in the way that furries are scary. The home of Davy Jones. Alive, dead, magic boy. Or so he just said. You ever notice how all of his spells involve some kind of alcohol? He knocks back this magic cocktail, and then weird and wonderful things happen to him. Magic boy or delusional alcoholic? Who knows? It's all locked up. Okay, we're not going in there. Ah. It's Mika, my friend. Unobtainable, lust object, and wank fantasy. Wow! 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 Alright, let's talk to Mika. Hey Mika, hey Melt. So, what's going on? That's a bit broad. What would you like to know about specifically? Car in our garden and the twitchy looking guy in the Hawaiian shirt. The little guy's been sent to help me on an assignment? We're investigating claims of corruption in Gower's office. I'm sure it's a dead-end story. Dead-end hell? We're gonna spank that zombie bastard like a red-headed stepchild. Jesus! By the way, yes, there's something floating around outside, an electric snake or similar. What? Some serpentile extrusion. You're a man who speaks my language. I do believe I am. Great. Then you can talk to him. I've been getting no sense from him at all morning. Say, Mika, old buddy. No, I can't lend you any money. My rent's due too. Damn. Jesus. Hey, aren't you Hunter S. Thompson, Gonzo journalist? No, I'm Duke, Dr. Raoul Duke. Can I call you Uncle Duke? You can call me that even once, and I'll rip your lungs out, you understand? Clearly. Well, can I call you Doc? Yes. Yes, you can. Couldn't help noticing your car in our garden. Is that not a reasonable place to park? Oh, and a telepathic fox tried to hit me up for booze. You might want to do something about that. He's been like this all day. Look, could you help out a fellow edge person out? Edge person? You need a loan? Well, yes. All right. You know, I really didn't think it'd be this easy. But I need something in return. I'm in town to work on an assignment, and I need certain tools to work with. I need something mind-warping. What kind of mind-warping, Doc? Jesus, ergodic fungus would do. Ergodic what? Ergodic fungus! It's a fungus that grows on moldy grain, and... while incredibly dangerous and not to be tried by anyone in the real world, can induce LSD-type effects. And rectal bleeding. Rectal bleeding, yes. Moldy grain. A grain cellar was glued shut for a while back by some unknown lunatic. Go run there now, my boy. Okay. Yeah, the restaurant. This is the Italian restaurant, which got added. Closed due to sunny weather. Cool. So this just brings us around back to the back side. So what do we got here? So we're... what if we can use that? Strange and obtuse porn mag is too fat to fit on the shed door. There must be loads of pictures of wheelie gay men in here. Great. Nope, not that. This then. Yeah, this'll fit under. Okay, flyer under door, jiggle door to key fall, retrieve flyer with key. Bingo bango, one key for me. Well, okay, right. What we got's in here? Old tins of paint, bicycle wheel, jar of homemade jam, I'll have that. Family-sized spiders, house pipe tied up in knots, moldering corpse, solid bag of concrete, and I don't think there's anything else interesting in here. Oh well. Moldering corpse. Jam. Let's see here. It said house pipe. Right? It said house pipe, right? Go talk to them. Oh, okay, that's how we have to get into there. I don't think you would like this, but no. What even is this? Okay. Let's see. Whoops. This is running in a small window, so click out by accident. Can we go anywhere else in this game, I guess? That's my question. Can we go up here? Oh, the old farm! A bit deserted today. Ah, yes, straight up the street, the farm. That's the grain silo. It was glued up, then the stored corn rotted, and then padlocked to stop anyone getting poisoned. Plowed fields. Crops should all be growed. Growed by this time of year? Surely there would be big expanses of swaying yellow corn. Door's been cleaned of glue, but it's been fitted with a padlock. You know, it looks like some of those. Looks like one of those locks you can just shoot off. Okay, so we need the gun, which we need rum for. I don't want to get in there anyway. Scary things happen in barns. Oh. The Baron's Manor. I don't know how you'd say the word opulent with a straight face. It's the Baron, our landlord. How'd you get over here before me? I used my map screen. What? My map screen. It's a bird's eye view of the town. I just moved my mouse pointer over the place I want to go and... Click. There I am. What, don't you have a map screen? Of course I've got a map screen. I just prefer to walk, that's all. Don't you know about the damage map screens cause the environment? I don't know. Although on a completely unconnected issue. Using just a cloth tube and a small hard round object, a person could make a rather tasty kosh. What? If a person was so inclined. That's a rather odd thing to tell me. All things have a purpose, Melt. All things? Well, may not baby on board signs. But everything else. Hello, Baron. What the heck is a tasty kosh? I don't know. Hey, you. Do you have the rent? I'm working on it right now. Yeah. Well. Money. It's just like a concept anyway, right? I shall acquire the money by noon, Mr. Melt. Bye, Baron. So we need the gun to shoot off the lock. We need rum to get the gun. And for rum, what did he want? I don't even remember what he wanted. What did George want? Oh, the trousers. That's right. Alright. And he wanted... What did you want for trousers? Oh, you wouldn't... Okay, we don't know. Are we gonna hit him in the head or something? That seems bad. I don't know what this is. Oh, well, I think it's bugged, whatever it is. Considering that that happens. Okay. No, that's just Mika's apartment. Okay. Okay, so we need... We also need a way to get money. We don't have a way to get money yet. We haven't figured that out. Oh wait, no, he said he was going to give us a loan. That's right. Okay. That's all to do that. What's the other? Oh yeah, to get the car out, which that might also get that out, I guess. Okay, so we need to somehow... I've slopped the jam into the empty sunscreen bottle. Hey, a wasp, a shoe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. A sunscreen bottle full of jam. I've never owned one of these before. I feel all special. Hey Guido, I got you some more sunscreen. It's strawberry scented. Oh no. I just smear this all over my big naked body before it burns. Hey, there's a lot of wasps coming over this way, Guido. You want to be careful. Ow! Ah! Quick, friends, help me! Wasps! 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 Stay still, brother. I shall beat off for you with my golf club. Ah, Luca, no! One disturbing scene of furious, naked, jam-smeared, wasp-biting, brother-beating, golf club swinging Italian action later. Man, I'm low. The gods are going to make me pay for this one. Oh. Oh. Well, okay, I think we actually need that sock, and, like, it's all fucked up. Ah. Well, see, now we have a real one. I don't know how we got that other one. A nice little Kosh, or Cash. Did it say Kosh? I think it's Kosh. Anyway, yeah. It's the thing we smack people with. We're gonna go... This is terrible. We're gonna go hit the bum in the head. This is awful. Oops. What? What? I'm really sorry about this. Are you? Mm. Oh boy. What was that for? Hey, barman. Trousers, strides, pantaloons. Oh, thank you. Now I can come out from behind the bar without enduring sniggers. You never know what I had to go through to get you those. Here's your rum. Thanks. I'll have to pay in cash next time. Here I was hoping to carry out all my future transactions via the medium of trouser. Say I've got a rum deal, but then I'd have to kill myself. Oops. Okay. Forgot that that goes there. Hello, Mary. Alright, you lousy drunken vulpine. Yes, I've got some rum for you, and I just hope you appreciate it. Mary does. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, that's lovely. I can feel the shakes beginning to calm already. Mary is pleased and thankful. Here's the gun, my dear. Thanks, Mary. You know, I've always wanted to shoot off a padlock. Woo! Take that, padlock. And here we go. A huge deadly pile of ergodic fauna. Because now you can shoot your landlord. Do I still have the gun? Oh, I don't. I should have tried to shoot the Baron. That would really solve a lot of problems from for the future. We're going to see a lot more of Baron Wolfgang. I've got a fistful of ergot with your name on it. Wonderful! Here's the money! Here's the ergot. Oof! Fuck. I'll be in the land of good things before we know it. Doesn't ergot make you piss, shit, and vomit blood? And cause extremities, such as fingers, toes, and in extreme cases, arms and legs to fall off? Well, yes, but needs must when the devil drives. I understand. If you lose any limbs, you're cleaning them up yourself. What if I lose all of them? Yeah, what happens then? Stop encouraging him, Melt. Sorry. You know, I'm getting bad feelings. From the ergot? From the story! From this whole goddamn town! This is a terrible place. Hideous vibrations all over this stinking burg. I'm leaving, right now. Don't try to stop me. I'm packing my bags and getting the hell away from here. Well, goodbye. I'll miss you. I won't. God's mercy on both of you swine. There we go. Mr. Melt, there you go. A big wad of money, just like you demanded. Demanded? Requested reasonably. Well, it all seems to be here. And now I'm just going to go inside and make a phone call. Under absolutely no circumstances are you to loiter around the windows and eavesdrop. As if we would. Yeah, what do you take us for? Hello, hello, Yahtzee? Yes. Yes, I have the fool's money. We shall go for a Mackie D's tonight? What? Plan? Oh yes, the plan! We shall discuss the plan at length. Yes, it is indeed progressing well. All the pieces are finally fitting together. Your servant succeeded in gluing up the grain silo, making the populace of Rally to the North dependent on your store for foodstuffs. That boring, whiny-voiced fool you hired to run the deliveries makes sure that the town is poorly supplied and weak-willed. Fucking Back to the Future theme. Our pact with the powers that be eliminated Davy Jones, the only one who could threaten our plans. The disreputable journalist you hired to destroy Gower's reputation and have him removed from office, leaving the path free for me to become mayor and finally wreak vengeance on that accursed chicken that killed my brother. What? Yes, of course, I'll issue laws that force the townsfolk to use no store other than yours. That is part of the plan, after all. Oh, you're not getting the game audio. Oh. Oh, no, it's reading. It's just it's reading very quietly on OBS for some reason. I love you more. Bye. My gods. It's a pretty diabolical plan, alright. I think it was just for this game, the music was reading really quietly for some reason. There's evil afoot, and we're the only ones who know anything about it. Something has to be done. Well, alright. Do you want me to help you? No. There's only one man who can help me now. It was all over now. I ditched the assignment, pissed off the locals, and burned every bridge in a 3-mile radius. I never even met my employers, but those dirty skunk-sucking bastards could find another hack to poke around their stinking zombie. Oh, it's what Australians call McDonald's, okay. My only hope, and pray that I could make it back to LA before any freak boy mage or gun-toting chicken caught up with me. I could feel the pressure draining from me with every mile I put between myself and that wretched place. Straight through the outskirts, then just a flat-out burn through Baker and Barstow, and then... safety. Obscurity. Just another freak, and... what in the... oh, you bastard. What the hell kind of crazy bastard are you? Driving in front of my car like that? What the hell's the matter with you, you goddamn fiend? Doc, you gotta listen. The Baron, he's in cahoots with Yahtzee, and it was them who glued up the silo. And they killed Davy Jones and tried to starve the town, and they hired you. They hired you to discredit Gower, don't you see? And now they're going for a McDonald's. Doc, I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Alright, we did it. We finished the game. Alright. Like I said, next week we will come back. These are nice and short. Well, this one was. I mean, last week we played one that took the whole stream. It really depends. But yeah, next week we'll come back and we're gonna play the sequel to that game, which is called Kittens and Cacti. I don't think it's longer than that game was. I don't know if it's how long it is. Sorry, I was looking at the. Okay. Yeah. So these are, still they're interesting artifacts, as kind of what PM described them as earlier. They're curious things. I'm enjoying playing back through them, even if there is a lot of stuff that's also bad. But yeah, since I have not played these, and I mean that one is from 2002, so yeah. And I played them when they came out, so. yeah, anyway, so tomorrow, hopefully we'll be back with Sophie playing Crusader Kings. We did our Reformation last time. We finally did it. So now we are in a post-reformed Zunist world. So that's fun. And we're not going to stream too many more times with Crusader Kings because Imperator's going to come out. And I'm going to stream that on Sundays once that comes out. So we're gonna kind of wrap up our Crusader Kings pretty soon. Um, Not that we're gonna get anywhere near the end date, obviously, but I don't know that I've literally ever gotten to the end date in Crusader Kings. This is the rest of the schedule. Schedule's also below the stream. You can follow for notifications when I go live. You can sub for emotes on my cats. I appreciate everyone who hangs out and chats. It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it is fun for you. And I hope that you stop by again in the future. Goodbye.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until